From Cubs to Hunters, Journey of the Jaguar. In the dense emerald canopy of the Amazon rainforest, where filtered sunlight creates a mosaic of shadows and golden patches, one of nature's most magnificent predators begins its extraordinary journey from helpless cub to apex hunter. The jaguar, Panthera onca, represents the pinnacle of feline evolution in the Americas, embodying power, grace, and survival instinct in equal measure. This remarkable transformation from vulnerable newborn to master of the jungle is a testament to the intricate dance of genetics, maternal care, environmental adaptation, and the relentless drive of nature's design. The miracle of birth. The jaguar's journey begins in the most unlikely of circumstances. After a gestation period of approximately 100 days, the female jaguar gives birth to 1 to 4 cubs in a carefully selected den, often located in dense vegetation, rocky outcrops, or hollow trees that provide protection from both predators and the elements. These newborns enter the world blind, deaf, and utterly dependent on their mother's care, weighing merely 700 to 900 grams each. The contrast between these helpless bundles of spotted fur and the 120-kilogram apex predators they will become is nothing short of extraordinary. Their eyes remain sealed for the first 2 weeks of life, during which time they rely entirely on their mother's milk and warmth. The cubs' distinctive rosette patterns are already visible at birth, though their colors are more muted than those of adults. These markings, unique to each individual like human fingerprints, will serve as both camouflage and identification throughout their lives. During these crucial early weeks, the mother jaguar rarely leaves her cubs for more than a few hours at a time. Her maternal instincts are finely tuned to detect any threat, and she will fiercely defend her offspring against any perceived danger, including other jaguars, caimans, and even humans who venture too close to the den site. Eyes wide open, the awakening. Around day 14, a pivotal moment occurs in the young jaguar's development. Their eyes open, revealing the brilliant amber or green irises that will serve them throughout their hunting careers. This marks the beginning of their sensory awakening to the complex world around them. Their hearing develops simultaneously, allowing them to detect the subtle sounds of the forest that will later become crucial survival tools. The cubs' first explorations beyond the immediate vicinity of their birthplace are tentative and clumsy. Their legs, still unsteady beneath their growing bodies, carry them on wobbly adventures that rarely extend more than a few meters from safety. These early excursions serve multiple purposes. They strengthen developing muscles, familiarize the cubs with their immediate territory, and begin the long process of environmental imprinting that will shape their future hunting grounds. During this period, the cubs begin to exhibit the playful behavior that characterizes young predators across species. They wrestle with their siblings, pounce on moving leaves, and engage in mock hunting behaviors that mirror the serious business of survival they will soon need to master. This play is far from frivolous. It represents crucial neural and muscular development that forms the foundation of their future hunting prowess. Maternal mentorship, learning the craft. As the cubs grow stronger and more coordinated, typically around 6 to 8 weeks of age, their mother begins to introduce them to solid food. The transition from milk to meat marks a significant milestone in their development and requires careful maternal guidance. The female jaguar will bring small prey items back to the den, allowing her cubs to investigate, smell, and eventually taste their first solid meals. This period of dietary transition is accompanied by increasingly sophisticated lessons in hunting technique. The mother jaguar demonstrates stalking behaviors, showing her offspring how to move silently through the underbrush, how to use available cover effectively, and how to read the subtle signs that indicate prey presence. These lessons are not taught through direct instruction but through patient demonstration and the cubs' instinctive mimicry of their mother's actions. The cubs learn to recognize the sounds and scents of various prey species. They discover that the rustle of leaves might indicate a browsing peccary, that certain bird calls signal the presence of ground-dwelling species, and that water sources attract a variety of animals that could become future meals. Their developing senses become increasingly attuned to the complex symphony of jungle life, learning to distinguish between the sounds of potential prey and those of potential threats. Venturing forth, expanding horizons. By 3 months of age, the young jaguars have developed sufficient strength and coordination to accompany their mother on short hunting expeditions. These initial forays into the wider world represent both opportunity and danger. While they provide invaluable learning experiences, they also expose the cubs to the harsh realities of jungle life, including potential encounters with other predators, dangerous terrain, and the ever-present challenge of finding adequate food. During these expeditions, the cubs observe their mother's hunting strategies firsthand. They witness her patient stalking of prey, learn about the importance of wind direction in approaching potential meals, and observe the explosive power required for a successful kill. The mother jaguar's hunting style, characterized by its emphasis on the powerful bite that can crush turtle shells and caiman skulls, becomes the template that her offspring will eventually emulate and adapt to their own physical capabilities and preferences. The cubs also begin to understand territorial boundaries during this period. They learn to recognize and respect scent markings left by other jaguars, understanding that these invisible boundaries represent potentially dangerous encounters with adult animals that might view them as competition or threats. This territorial awareness will prove crucial as they eventually establish their own hunting grounds. The art of the hunt, developing skills. As the months progress, the cubs' hunting skills develop through a combination of instinct, observation, and trial and error. By 6 months of age, they begin attempting to catch small prey items on their own, though their success rate remains low. Their early attempts are often clumsy and unsuccessful, but each failure provides valuable learning experiences that refine their technique. The development of hunting skills follows a predictable progression. Initially, the cubs focus on slow-moving or stationary targets such as insects, small reptiles, and fish in shallow water. These early successes build confidence and provide opportunities to practice the precise coordination required for effective predation. As their skills improve, they graduate to more challenging prey, including small mammals and birds. The cubs learn that successful hunting requires more than physical prowess, it demands intelligence, patience, and adaptability. They discover that different prey species require different hunting strategies. The approach that works for catching fish in a stream differs significantly from the technique needed to ambush a ground-dwelling bird or to pursue an agile monkey through the canopy. Water mastery, the swimming predator. One of the most distinctive aspects of jaguar development is their relationship with water. Unlike most big cats, jaguars are excellent swimmers and frequently hunt aquatic prey. The cub's introduction to water typically occurs gradually, beginning with drinking at the water's edge and progressing to wading in shallow areas. Their mother demonstrates aquatic hunting techniques, showing them how to catch fish, how to attack caimans from the water's edge, and how to navigate river currents safely. The cubs learn that water represents both opportunity and danger. It provides access to abundant prey species but also presents risks from caimans, anacondas, and swift currents that could prove fatal to inexperienced swimmers. This aquatic proficiency sets jaguars apart from other large cats and significantly expands their potential hunting territory. A jaguar comfortable in water has access to fish, turtles, caimans, and various other aquatic species that remain unavailable to purely terrestrial predators. Independence approaches, the gradual separation. The transition to independence is gradual rather than abrupt. Beginning around 15 to 17 months of age, the cubs spend increasing amounts of time away from their mother, though they continue to share kills and territory for several additional months. This extended period of semi-independence allows them to practice their hunting skills while maintaining the security of maternal support when needed. During this transitional period, the young jaguars begin to establish their own hunting preferences and techniques. Some may show greater affinity for aquatic prey, while others prefer terrestrial hunting. These preferences often reflect both individual temperament and the specific characteristics of their natal territory. A jaguar raised near water-rich environments may develop superior aquatic hunting skills, while those from more terrestrial territories might excel at ambush hunting in dense forest. The cubs also begin to understand the broader ecological context in which they exist. They learn to recognize seasonal patterns in prey availability, understand how weather conditions affect hunting success, and develop awareness of human activities that might impact their territory and safety. The final test, establishing territory. Complete independence typically occurs between 18 and 24 months of age, coinciding with the mother's readiness to mate again. This separation represents one of the most challenging periods in a young jaguar's life. They must locate and establish their own territory, find reliable food sources, and avoid conflicts with established adults who might view them as competition. Young males typically disperse farther from their natal territory than females, who may establish ranges adjacent to or partially overlapping with their mother's territory. This dispersal pattern helps maintain genetic diversity within populations while allowing for the continuation of successful hunting traditions and territorial knowledge. The establishment of territory requires young jaguars to demonstrate their hunting competence and physical prowess. They must be capable of securing enough food to maintain their body condition while also defending their chosen area from interlopers. This period tests every skill they have learned during their extended apprenticeship with their mother. Masters of their domain. By 2 years of age, successful young jaguars have completed their transformation from helpless cubs to competent predators. They possess the physical strength to bring down prey as large as caimans and tapirs, the swimming ability to hunt effectively in aquatic environments, and the territorial knowledge necessary to locate prey consistently throughout the changing seasons. The adult jaguar represents the culmination of this remarkable journey. With bite forces exceeding 1,500 pounds per square inch, stronger than any other big cat, they are capable of crushing the skulls of their prey with a single bite. Their rosette pattern coats provide perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the forest floor, and their muscular bodies can propel them through water with surprising grace and speed. Conservation in the future. Understanding the complete journey from cub to hunter is crucial for jaguar conservation efforts. The extended period of maternal dependence means that protecting breeding females and their territories is essential for population maintenance. Habitat fragmentation that disrupts the natural progression from maternal territory to independent range establishment can have devastating effects on young jaguar survival rates. The jaguar's journey from helpless cub to apex predator represents one of nature's most remarkable transformations. It demonstrates the power of maternal investment, the importance of extended learning periods, and the incredible adaptability that has allowed these magnificent cats to thrive in diverse environments across the Americas. Each successful transition from cub to hunter ensures the continuation of one of the world's most impressive predatory traditions, maintaining the ecological balance that has existed for millions of years in the forests, wetlands, and grasslands where jaguars roam. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.